Hello and welcome to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. Thank you for joining me tonight. I had a specific message that may be needed for somebody out there. Okay. And it's talking about some type of legal binding contract or situation that you may be in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. As always, we call upon the highest creator, the universe, our ascended masters, and angels, and always the white light to help give us guidance, information, and epiphanies to me as a channel, as to you as a collective energy souls. Okay. These cards, well, I've been using the moon card anyway since we've been having or going to have all of these super moons and eclipses all the way up really until November. Okay, we're having another one February the 19th, which would be very important because it would be the largest and the closest eclipse super moon to Earth out of all the eclipses. Okay, so that means a lot of energy is going to be radiating down upon us. Okay, and I suppose I need a wand here. I suppose this is probably why this energy is coming out right here, as with the high priestess. Some of you probably already feel it. Some of you probably already know ahead of time something about what you may need to do regarding with the strategy card right here, to make some short-term plans into long-term plans. Okay, but we're finna get very specific in a minute. I am live, so if anybody gets on the channel and maybe have a question or something like that, I can't stop and answer it. I mean, type. So just go ahead and type your question in. Midway through the reading, I probably can get to you like I did the other day. I love old school. If you come back, I owe you a reading, okay? Because you had chimed off because I got tied up with the other people that was online with me. It gets like that sometimes because I try and get in depth as I can, even though these are free readings. I still try and get as much information as I can for anybody. That's just how I am. Speaking of readings, if you would like a personal reading, Vesta Tarot, vestaangelstarot at gmail.com, or I do have a promotional code that 50% off of an hour read. Okay, you can find me with that name, Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated, up under Facebook, and book an instant appointment, and you can find the directions there. Okay. Erica, you know who you are. I will have your reading sent to you tomorrow. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to work today and I have been having troubles with my internet. I had to switch internet companies. Y'all already know how that be. Okay. So let's get into this. These are the cards that really wanted to come out. When I was shuffling the Angel Answer Oracle cards, listen to your intuition. Want to pop out by itself. I will probably get some more of those. High Priestess, she just do what she want to do. She popped out by herself anyway. But the High Priestess is also like the sister or the mother to me, to the Moon card. Okay. And because they both radiate really the same thing. The Moon card talks about hidden feelings or thoughts or emotions that you may not deal with within yourself. Okay, that you may just bury deep down inside and you may not ever want to kind of deal with them. It does talk about illusion sometime also, and it also speaks about your mother. Okay. Your relationship with your mom pretty much manifests out how you act out in your adult relationships. Um, if you were your relationship with your mom was very loving and caring, then that's pretty much how you are in relationship. Very attentive, very affectionate. And sometimes we don't have very good relationship with our mothers growing up as a child, and it tends to manifest out in your adult relationships. Aggression, physical abuse, mental abuse through words. Okay. You could be very aggressive, always walk around with your guards up, scared to let people love you, etc. Okay. But also, this card is a water sign card. Okay. Cancer and Pisces. And we just had the first eclipse on January the 5th, actually in Cancer, because I do follow Vedic sidereal astrology. Also, I do have a link down in my description box. Okay. You can follow it, and it will ask you to put in your exact time of birth, of the time that you was born off your birth certificate, your city and state, and your name, of course. And it will tell you where these planets were in alignment at a certain degrees at the time you were born. Okay. And that will tell you what is your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign. Okay. Because we are not all just one zodiac sign. So you may be a Aries, but you may have a in Scorpio, or you may have a Venus in Sagittarius. Capricorn, you may be a sun, okay, but you may have your Venus in Pisces, etc. Okay. And those planets or those zodiac sign is very important to know. So you can also watch other videos of other zodiac signs, so to give you more clarity and information for, okay, or things that you may want to know that will resonate with you even better. So, High Priestess, she knows everything. Okay. She has the secrets actually to Akashic records, to our past life, to our future life, and our present. Okay. She just walks around in silence. Well, she's flying right there, but she walks around in silence because she doesn't reveal actually how she feels. She doesn't reveal what she know. Okay. And she knows everything. So you really can't go or put one over on the High Priestess. Okay. She is all. So actually the High Priestess is what we call our intuition of our emotional side, because she is in the water. Okay. So she is part of the water family, actually. So that doesn't surprise me to see her to come out with the listen to your intuition card. Okay. Because to me, that is the same thing. But the moon contradicts that. Okay. By the moon itself likes to hide the thoughts, the feelings, and emotions. Okay. Strategy, contract. Every time I kept shuffling in the day, this strategy card kept coming out. And then I would put it back. It kept back out again. It kept coming back. So it finally stayed for a minute. I shuffled again. Then the contract card kept coming out. I would turn it up right. It kept coming back out again. Then it kept coming back out in reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting from this, and they're starting to channel me. Okay. With this strategy card, it is a great time, I feel, or that they're telling me to start trying to set up some very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Okay. You see the pen and the paper there. It's time to probably, if you can, or it may seem silly to you, but they're telling me like to write down your goals in what direction that you want to go in. Okay, because something is about to happen, and I'm not trying to scare anybody. That you, it may cause you, how can I say this, to consider any potential change of course that may be needed unexpectedly. Okay, and back to the moon card, that could be something that is by somebody else that is hidden or buried deep down inside communication or action that's going to affect you. Okay, um have turned these short-term goals into long-term goals. Okay, and by doing that, the universe will help you turn those long-term goals into reality. Okay, it's time for it. It could, this message could be for a small few, it could be for a large collective. Okay, but the first strategy card is telling you to start setting things in order and to start trying to take full control of what is about to come up for you. Okay, but make sure you add thought to your actions while you are setting up your strategies. Okay, somebody need to make some type of plan or strategy regarding something. Now this can be the start of the supermoon that we had on the 20th, that will start to bring revelation to you slowly. Okay, now just because I'm giving this reading, it's going to happen tomorrow. Now you may start with the high priestess card, and that's probably why she came out along with the listen to your intuition. You will start to get revelation slowly. Your intuition will start to tell you things slowly. Okay, and that's another reason why this card has the blinders on. Some of you are going to keep the blinders on, where you're not going to listen to your intuition and may not want to deal with the situation. Okay, you just don't want to see it. Justice, judgment is blind. Okay, but this card came in reverse. So some of you may have already got an inclination of something is going to take place. Okay, and with the contract card, this talks about business and it talks about relationship. Okay, some of you may need to make some type of strategy or plan because a commitment is ending. Okay, if you marry, it be the start of some type of divorce. That is with the contract card, that is some type of legal binding paperwork, correct? The contract card, anything dealing with legalities, from the traffic court to car accident to you got hurt at work, child support, what else? Eviction. Okay, you may need to start to make out some type of long-term goal or some type of strategy of what you need to do. Okay, now also the contract card with the scales, that is talking about merchant, that is talking about business goods. So in the upright position, this contract card will be talking about what are you receiving back for as materially, the even exchange in balance terms, what you giving out to somebody that you also are receiving back. Okay, but it's in reverse. So to me, that means that you are giving more out than what you are receiving back. Okay, and with the intuition card and the high priestess, you already know that. But also the blinders, some of you may have tried to overlook that. Okay, and deep down inside, deep feeling, thought, or revelation, you probably put it aside or didn't want to pay no attention to it, or didn't want to talk about it, or express that to your loved one, express it to your boss, etc. Okay. But those deep down hidden thoughts, revelations, and feelings are going to come out. Okay. Now, in the upright position with the contract card, it would be in your favor. So I guess specifically why I'm doing this reading is that it kept coming in reverse. So this will not work in your favor. You get what I'm saying? So I guess this the information that they are wanting me to give out. Back to the strategy. That's why they're telling you to listen to your intuition and know that you need to make some type of strategy, some type of plan. You need to write out or think ahead of time about what you're going to do, where you're going to move to. If you're finna lose a job, where can you get another job at? You end up paying child support or anything like that. You know, all type of legalities. Everybody's path is going to be different. Okay. Also, the contract card with the strategy card. Right now is not a very good time to do any type of business dealing. Now, you don't have to listen to me. Okay. Listen to your own intuition. But I just feel like any type of, with the scales of the justice in reverse, with next to the strategy card, now is not the right time to sign on any type of dotted line or to commit to any serious relationship, to any marriage, sign any type of contract with a car, getting a car, signing for a new house. Now, I'm not saying this is forever, but this is the energy right now. Now, and I'm looking at the number 2. So this could be for the next 2 days or up until the next 2 weeks. Okay. It's just not favorable right now at this time. But also with the contract card in reverse next to the strategy, even though something is not going to pan out in your favor right now, okay, that means that new opportunities is around the corner. Okay. So let's see what type of other information we can get to go on top of here. All right, so she slid out. Some of you may have, or, okay, there we go. And I just talked about the love department. Yeah, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. Lack fulfillment. Something is not fulfilling you. Okay. With the envy card in reverse. Something is not fulfilling you, in other words. The moon card, you deep down really know it and understand it in your feelings and in your emotions. But you're not talking about it and you keep burying it deep down inside. Now, remember, that's what these supermoons do. They bring up your feelings and emotions to the surface. Okay. Now, the high priestess, you already knew this. Yes. And understood this. Yes. Okay. Listen to your intuition card here. So with the woman holding a heart next to the contract and strategy, like I had just got through stating, some of you may be in the brinks of getting a divorce, okay, or leaving a committed relationship, okay, or if you a side piece, whatever, okay, y'all understand, y'all grown, you know what I mean, y'all understand what I'm saying. But remember I said, even though this is not in your favor and a commitment or relationship or a job loss, okay, anything like that, it's not in your favor right now. But remember I said something new is coming around the corner. Now, the woman holding the heart is also a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We have Cancer and Pisces here. Okay. And we also have Libra here. So remember I said something new is also will be coming around the corner when those other doors or opportunities begin to end for you. Okay. So she's a double card actually. She's a new love interest coming in for the divine masculine or divine feminine, same sex, it doesn't matter. And also next to the reverse contract card, she is also leaving a committed relationship right now also. And if it is a new love interest coming in for you, she will, that divine energy right there will be fulfilling for you. Okay. Back to the high priestess and intuition. Maybe you already know that. Okay. Maybe there's a deep down hidden secret or revelations that you know already. Maybe that's why some of you are ending one relationship and letting it's time for a new love interest to come in for you. Okay. Yep. See, door to personal healing and happiness. This new love interest will open that door for your personal healing and happiness. Okay. Because now you are starting to listen to your intuition. You already knew this. Okay. But maybe you had to release some type of contract before. Okay. Dealing with somebody else. Now I also have I have Scorpio here on the table. See, your daughter value even came in reverse here. And that's because your contract card is in reverse. And I just said in reverse, that means that it's not coming in your favor. So whatever binding contract, a job, a home, a relationship, a marriage, okay, is going to be some type of loss of money. That's what I keep saying. That's what they're channeling to me. Okay. Some of you already know this possibly. That's why you are needing with the strategy card to make some type of plan or strategy ahead of time about what you're going to do. Some of y'all may know y'all need to go ahead and get a U-Haul. I'm laughing. It's not funny, but I've been there, done that. And that's why it was funny. But, okay. This new love interest that's coming in for you is going to fulfill your heart now. Yep, the world. Now, remember I said new opportunities that are coming in around the corner. The world card, it talks about you may meet or find out some type of love interest, job offer, new real estate, a lawyer. You could be actually traveling the world. Okay. That's part of making a strategy or a plan, turning a short-term goal into a long-term goal. Yes. And the world card is also about Saturn. Okay. And Saturn is in Scorpio right now. And I did say I seen Scorpio on the table already. Okay. This movement with the world card is going to fulfill you, because before you was in a lack of fulfillment. Okay. And a lot of you already knew that and felt that with the high priestess here. But you didn't want to say anything or bring it up with the moon card. And this is a present energy because the world card is about winter time. And then I see the door to healing and personal happiness, spring and summer. So like I say, this energy may not be for this week, the next 2 weeks, but this process is starting to happen. And the ethers may be letting you know now through your intuition and through me as a channel as your reader. Okay. That's why short-term goals into long-term goals. Okay. But you're going to get what is due to you. If some of you have a new love interest coming in, it will come in for you. It's just that with Saturn here, and I just seen the Sun card pop out, Leo here. Yes, some of you are not happy, and some of you are presently healing right now. Because that's understandable. Due to this contract card in reverse next to the strategy card and the door to personal healing and happiness, this already just came on the table here. The Sun card now in reverse, that means that through this breakup, through this loss of contract here, you're not going to be happy, and you're going to have to heal from this loss of money, loss of relationship. Okay. So yes, some of you, it may take into the springtime, which the way this month is going by so fast, that won't be very long. I consider spring what, March, April, and it's going to be February in under 2 weeks. Like I say, in a little bit over 2 weeks. Okay. So between spring and summertime, you will start to go through your door of healing and happiness. Yes. And that's what I was saying about the World card. The World card is a winter time and a card in winter. So that this here is a present energy. It's not an energy for spring, summer, or fall. Okay. So this will be happening right now during the winter time, dealing with Saturn. Saturn delays, but it doesn't deny you the door to value, that new house, that new career or job opportunity, that new love interest, etc. Okay. So after this happens and you have to deal with it, you're going to start to heal. Okay. And then possibly some of you may have to travel toward your happiness or toward the woman that is actually holding your heart, same sex or vice versa. Okay. It still can be a man. It's a person that's actually holding your love, your interest for you. So what just popped out is the attachment card in reverse. Yep. So that means, again, that some of you are becoming unchained, unhitched, unattached. Back to the contract card in reverse. You are leaving some type of sense of attachment. Okay. Whether it be a job, a career, losing a house, losing an apartment, getting a divorce, a long-term boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay. You may have been with them maybe over 5 years or so. Okay. And I'm going to clarify these with the tarot. Let me see if I can get one more here. The Temple in reverse. So yes. Next one, fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra here. So some of you have already healed because that process may have already started to happen because your heart chakra card is in reverse. Yes. And your, what is that? Your temple path card is in reverse. So for some of you, back to the high priestess here and listen to your intuition. Some of you may already start to begin this process. Okay. Back to the strategy card. Some of you have already pre-seen or listened to your intuition that this is starting to happen. This is starting to unfold. And this is, you're saying to yourself, this is what I need to do now because I feel like this relationship, this job is not going to last me the next 2 weeks or the next 1 or 2 months. Okay. Bottom of the deck, door to spirit. So your temple card is in reverse. So this is a free will choice for some of you, where that you are having to use your intuition, kind of like how you say it, man-made. This is something that's going on that the universe, I'm not the universe, but your angels or your guides is not needed here, if you understand what I'm saying. This is something that is going on that you personally need to take care of. Now, I'm not saying that your angels are leaving you. Your angels, your guides is always going to be there for you. You understand? But this is playing out because your highest entity is not needed for this. Okay. This is something that you can take care of yourself. That's why your spirit cards are in reverse. Your spirit cards are already in reverse because your spirit already attuned to you. They already told you. They already came to you. They already gave you the epiphanies in your intuition. Okay, you kind of understand what I'm saying? So this is not something that your spirit guides need to step in to handle for you. Okay. I'm going to get some of your root chakra cards here. Your guilt card just came out in reverse. Let me pull this down some so probably y'all can see. I hope that's better for you. Okay. Your guilt card just came in reverse here. So that is your I believe that's your sexuality and your creativity. Okay. So you are needing, some of you are not even sexually attractive anymore to the mate that you are probably getting ready to separate from. Okay. And that's understandable when you have a new love interest around you. Now, some of you could just be meeting or will meet this new person. So you may be like, I don't even know who she talking about because I don't have nobody. You will. Okay. And if you don't, that's because you are just coming out of a stage of healing. Okay. Still seeking your happiness over something else that you had already been through and that had you separated from already. That's the purpose of your contract card still coming in reverse here. Okay. So yes, some of you are not feeling guilty because some type of contract, job, like I say, career, a loss of a home. Okay. Yes, it may be devastating at the time, but you're going to have something with the world card bigger. The world card also talks about you have to think bigger. You have to think a bigger picture. Okay. And some of you are starting to heed that and understand that. Yep. Perception. As soon as I can get it out of my mouth. Your perception needs to be larger. That's why you have the world card here. And some of you understand that, okay? And that's why you're not feeling guilty. You're understanding that you need to expand your heart larger and bigger. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you, with the envy card in reverse, it's time for you to seek something that is going to fulfill you now. Maybe that is what was the hidden feeling, thought, or emotion that you have kept buried down. Okay. And next to the high priestess, you just would never reveal that to your past partner. But now you are transforming. You're starting to have new ideas. Okay. Some of you probably will start some type of project or class, or start to try and open up your own business or entrepreneurship with the World card here. You have to think bigger in order for more money to come in. Yes. Okay. And that automatically is going to put you in a more, the Sun card, a more healing and happiness state of mind. Strategy card, back to short-term goals, make them into long-term goals here. Soon as I said it. Soon as I said it. And I know y'all see me shuffling in the corner over here. Okay. You're in a gray area right now of feeling what is your destiny. Some of you, like I say, the High Priestess, you know, but you're not listening to your intuition. Some of you are starting or not and is feeling guilty about trying to even think bigger and larger. Okay. The World card. Some of you are in a gray area where you don't want to see possibly what is your destiny. Now, I know that sounds crazy by me saying that, but it's a lot of people that it's like that. Okay. Now, only when you don't keep trying to make or do something, that's when like the major arcana cards step in and do something like the Tower moment. Okay. Your spirit cards are in reverse because they already know what your destiny is. The High Priestess, she holds the Akashic records. Yes. You see how this is unfolding? The High Priestess know what your abundance is. She knows everything. That's why they have listen to your intuition here. And just remember, all of this started with just those few cards on the table. That's too many. The High Priestess knows everything. She knows your Akashic records. She knows what your destiny is. She knows what your abundance is. But what is your heart's perception of your destiny? Because you are in a gray area where you are not trying to figure it out, or with the contract card, the Justice card, you're keeping your blinders on where that you're not really trying to see. But now it's the time. Now it's the time, babies. It's going to be 2020. You need to go towards your abundance. And abundance is not just a windfall of money. Abundance is overall happiness in your heart, your perception of abundance. And that's going to be different for everybody. Okay. It's not just a windfall of money. You hit the lotto. Abundance is happiness in all areas. Your health is better. Your love interest is the same like-mindedness as you. Okay. You even exchange love back and forth. The balance of the scales. If you have children, your children are healthy. Your children are fine. Okay. Your family, if your parents still alive, they're good. Your sister, your brother, everybody's good. You're in a good space, making decent money, or you can now own your own business. Abundance is a whole bunch of different things. It's not just a whole bunch of money in your pocket. But that perception is going to be different for everybody. Renewal. have already went through this stage of renewal. I know that I am at the tail end of my renewal and transformation. Now, some of you may just be beginning to start your renewal process, okay? And it does take a while, because I know it's almost been, almost 2 years for me now. So you don't have a renewal or a transformation or rebirth in just a couple of weeks. Okay, that's back to the strategy card, turning your long-term, short-term goals into long-term goals. Okay, some of you are still in the basis of your root chakra. You wanting everything to be perfect. You have a sense of wanting everything to be perfect. You're looking at things through your heart's perception as perfection. Okay, you can have that. You can have that in your gray area of destiny, but you need to take the steps now and turn those short-term goals and get that abundance and turn your destiny into what you feel is perfection. Okay, and with these cards in red, that is your basic trust. Okay, can you trust yourself enough to make this perfect? The person that you're bringing into your life, can you trust them to be perfect for you? What is your perception of things? We get one last card from here, and we're going to move on to another set. Workaholic. Now is the time, like I was saying, it's 2020. Now is the time to put that work in and make your destiny. Okay? Continue to value your self-worth, because you're going to do that anyway, okay? By having this release of a contract, like I say, a job, relationship, a marriage, what else? Some of you, it could be a loss of home. It could be the start or the end of some type of child support, any type of legalities. Okay, it's going to test your self-worth. Wellness. Back to your heart chakra in green here. The recovery of health and wellness is here. So just like I was stating, your perception feel is wellness is going to be up to you. Okay? And your heart. Some of you with the heart chakra card, because now is here 3 times on the table, it's going to be up to you to keep your chakras cleared, okay? Keep your crown chakra cleared so you can be able to use and information from your guides, whatever religion domination you believe in, okay? It's still boiled down to your intuition. Keep your heart chakras cleared, okay? Your perception of this new love is going to be up to you. And if they fit the bill of what you feel they should fit the bill for. Only if they are perfect for you. Are they going to be willing to put the work in? Yep, see, flew over there. Make time for self-care. Heighten intuition. Like I keep stating, this reading is very important about listening to your intuition. Make time for self-care is essential right now. Okay, because of your wellness, because you're going to be very stressed out if you don't make some type of long-term plans for this curveball that is coming to a lot of you in your life right now. And hell, it probably include me too. This is an overall reading. It's no specific sign here, okay? Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. The High Priestess, listen to your intuition. Those cards are in purple. That is your crown chakra, like I was just get through saying. And then they popped out. Bless your heart. Okay, reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Okay, that is your wisdom and your power that is going to be coming for you to help you reach this level of abundance. And remember, I said abundance is in all areas. Some of you may need some emotional and spiritual support for your love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. Okay? That's why your heart is being blessed right now. That's why you need to listen to your heightened intuition. That's why you need to make wellness and to go ahead and make the steps in making your heart healed. Okay? What is your perception of a perfect person for you, for your abundance? Okay? Bottom of the deck, passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm give you energy, motivation to work on a meaningful and project that is dear to your heart. Your enthusiasm give you the energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that is dear to your heart. That's why the work card came out before that one. Let's see. I'm gonna do the Angel Answer Oracle cards last. Let me see. I'm just gonna keep piling on here. I guess nobody had any questions for today. Or maybe I had it turned off. I don't know. All is well. Leo card also came out with courage. Okay. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Purple, your crown chakra. Okay. Angel therapy. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Spirit cards are in reverse. Okay, because a lot of you have already given those worries and burdens to your angels. Yes. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hitting blessings, you will soon understand. Okay. Still. Okay. Still work on what you need to do. Listen to your intuition here. What else we need to get? Oh, yeah, the flyer. Ooh. The moon cycle. The cycle, like I was saying, the purpose of all this. The super moons. Okay. This is the energy that these super moons are going to continue to give off here. You are going through life cycles right now. Oath. Remember the oath that you gave to yourself. Okay. If you haven't given an oath to yourself, you will. Okay. Because some of you did give yourself an oath that you're going to stand by, where that I'm not going to put myself in this situation no more. I'm not going to, with your heart chakra, I'm not going to let these type of people or anybody do me like this anymore. Okay. I'm going to seek a level of perfection with the next person who I fall in love with. Okay. I am going to have an oath to myself that I am going to be fulfilled in my next relationship or job and career. Okay. Because some of you have already gone through or is going through a sense of renewal where the old you is dying and the new you is being born. Okay. That's the purpose of this oath card here. The old you is dying and the new is being born. That is what you're working toward now. And remember, you have the self-worth card over here. So with that oath to yourself, you are valuing your self-worth. Some of you are probably still are insecure, but a lot of you still got a new soulmate. And that was some of the first cards on the table here. Listen to your intuition. All of these cards are keep repeating, piggybacking itself. That's why I'm using or continuous to use different decks here, just to show you that the same energy is still coming out. So when that happens, that is something for you to pay attention to. Because you see me shuffling. I'm not forcing these cards to pop out. I'm just a channel. And what does that say? Conclusion, right? Like I said earlier, the high priestess, she knows your artistic records. She knows what your abundance is going to be. She knows what your destiny is. She is the keeper of all records. Okay. And she knows that some of you, yes, this is just a chapter in your life. This, you see how it says chapter 1 and the end. So what you are going through now, this is just a chapter in your life that you are going through to make room for the next chapter that you are going to do. Some of you have already started to end that chapter of your life. Okay. And remember, we had the strategy card in reverse. So that means, I mean, not the strategy, but the contract card. So yes, the conclusion card will be in reverse because you are ending and healing yourself and trying to bring fulfillment into your life, your fruition. Okay, let's go on to another deck here. You got your summons card here. Continue to talk to your angels, your guides, whatever denomination that you believe in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the major arcana cards here. Now look what's at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles. We're going to get major arcana cards, and I think this time I'm going to use some of the minor arcana, because if you watch my other videos, I only been using major arcana cards on all of my readings until they tell me not to anymore, because I've been wanting to see the moves that the universe is handing or doing or helping us to do. Not the Three of Swords, not the Five of Pentacles. We do that every day. Okay. I'm only using major arcanas because I want to see how is our life cycles are being played out with major cards only. But I'm going to clarify the major with the minor over there. Okay. But on this deck, on this part, I did leave the Four of Wands. I left all of the kings and the queens. And I think one or two other. Okay. But overall, this was a very informative reading. Okay. Even though it took almost an hour, I didn't mean for it to go that long. But when you need to get a message out, I don't feel time. Time is fluid. So to energies and to the angels, time is irrelevant. They don't go by time. They don't go by human time. So even though you're wanting for things to hurry up and change and finish, they don't manifest in how fast we want things to be done. Yes. Strength card. So yes, this is the second time that Leo is on the table here, because you have it again here, right there. So Leos, continue to have compassion, continue to have this endurance that you have. Okay, you're gonna have the strength to do this and complete this. Okay, because I'm not surprised with the workaholic card there. Leos are workaholics, where they work for their destiny. They work toward what they want. Okay, they work toward their fulfillment. They work toward perfection. Ooh, y'all energy is stiff. I cannot get a card. Aquarius. Queen of Swords here in reverse. Some Leos could be dealing with an Aquarius here. Another air sign on the table. We already had Libra here on the table. We had Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Libra. Okay. The Queen of Swords. She is very decisive in what she wants to talk about. Okay. She's very decisive on what she's not going to put up with. She's very decisive on what she will cut out of her life. So with the Queen of Swords in reverse, some of you had already, with endurance and strength, cut something or somebody already out of your life. And that's probably back to the contract card in Wise in reverse. Okay. Somebody has already cut this situation out. Judgment. So the judgment is yes or no. That's really what it boils down to. Some of you had chose no, because the Queen of Swords, she tells the truth and she don't put up with any bull crap. Okay. So the judgment card is that you will be judged by the oath that you gave yourself. It's going to be actually a yes or a no. Yep. King of Swords. So you see the couple here. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. So now we have a male Aquarius on the table. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. King and Queen of Swords here. So for some of you, the King of Swords made the judgment and released the Queen of Swords here. Vice versa. Some of you, Queen of Swords, Aquarius, decided to make the judgment call and release this King of Swords here. Now, you don't actually have to be an Aquarius, but these are the energies, or a Leo. These are the energies that this person or you is giving off. Okay, by your actions. That's why also I say, look at the link below and find out what is your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign, because you could have some Leo and some Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, Pisces in your chart. Yes. So don't always say, oh, that's not me. So if you don't know your chart, you don't know what's in your chart. Temperance. Now we got Sagittarius here. So if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, then somebody has a Sagittarius in their chart, or they are acting the characteristics of a Sagittarius sign. Now, somebody has been trying to keep tempering or put up with the situation. That's why you have the Judgment card here. Somebody kept tempering, like mixing cold and hot water together to find a lukewarm spot in the middle to keep this relationship, to keep this job or career going, okay, to try and find or locate the money to pay a bill or whatever for housing, okay. Somebody has been trying to balance their emotions with their passion regarding this situation. And the situation is going to be different for everybody. We're going to get one more major arcana. Then we're going to go to the minor arcana, angel answerer cards, and then we'll be finished. Okay. Yep. Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Now we got Aries, and now another air sign again. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So, since somebody kept trying to temper or have patience with this situation, okay, somebody has gotten the clear-cut truth, but they had it already with the Queen of Swords. Okay. The King of Swords, he makes decisive decisions just like the Emperor. But the Emperor is about structure. He is about, he's like kings over kings. He run nations. He can even run a whole world. Okay, that's what the Emperor does. He try and find the logical way to make decisions that's fair for everybody. That's why he's looking at the Ace of Swords here. He's looking to find the clear-cut truth and have a peaceful resolution toward this situation here. So let's get a couple of minor arcana. And then we're going to get angel answer, and I think we'll be finished for here, okay? I just want to see what these minor arcana cards got to say. But, you know, I like major only because that tells me how the universe is helping to back us, okay? The Five of Swords, yep. See, somebody is feeling that they are trying to, somebody is going to win the battle or lose the battle, but somebody is going to win the war, okay? Back to the Emperor card here. The Emperor is probably the one that's going to win the war. The one that was cut off in the relationship, that was a losing battle. But somebody is going to be left in despair regarding this relationship. Job loss, whatever type of thing you got going on dealing with the contract card, the Page of Swords. So somebody has already communicated harshly, quickly, okay, immaturely. But some type of message is going to come through regarding this, and then it's going to be a very heavy talk with the Ace of Swords, which a judgment call will be made after that, okay? The Three of Pentacles with the Two of Wands, see? Somebody is deciding, is going to make a decision or have to put some type of energy in making a decision, judgment call on what they want to do regarding this situation. Back to the strategy card. Somebody needs to make a energetic decision on which way they're going to go when this contract ends. Relationship, marriage, job, career loss, a move, an eviction, whatever. Okay. Loss of transportation. It could be you get signed up for child support, anything legality. Okay. So now you are having to make some type of decision, and one of the decisions can be, are you going to continue to work hard? Remember, we had the workaholic card over there. The Three of Pentacles also can be the sense of a third party going on here. I understand that most people relate that to the Three of Swords, but it also can be the Three of Pentacles, where that somebody kept putting hard work into a third party situation, and a decision needs to be made. Back to the Five of Swords. That's why somebody is going to be left in despair, and somebody going to move on to something. Remember, we have the love interest card here with the fulfillment card here twice. You have the end of some type of chapter in your life, beginning anew. You have the oath card here, where that somebody possibly gave an oath in a marriage commitment. Okay. We have two couples here with the King and the Queen of Wands swords there. But the Three of Pentacles is also about hard work and dedication. And we had I called the King of Wands, but the Knight of Wands came out because these minor arcana. So, like I say, I do feel that it is some third party situation going on, because the Knight of Wands here is a sexual phallic card. Is somebody still going to put the work into having a sexual relationship still with somebody? Or are they going to cut it off? Okay, so at the bottom of was the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are not waiting around anymore to figure out or get the fruition that you put into a relationship. Okay, that could be your money loss on why your money cards are in reverse. So we're gonna end with the Angel Answer Oracle cards, and I thank you so much for putting up with the lengthy time of the video. So I'll probably get at least 4. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask yourself. Okay. Do you think that this relationship is going to end? Yes. I heard that was somebody's question. I heard it in my mind. Should you leave this person? That's going to be up to you. Short-term goals, make them into long-term strategy and plans. But back to the Five of Swords. Somebody is going to lose in this situation. Now, if it's going to be you, that's going to be up to you. That's going to be up to you. See what I say to the first question? Your second question, go ahead and ask yourself. Ask help from others. So some of you won't even, but it's in reverse. Some of you won't even ask help from others. Okay? Because you're going by your own intuition. Remember, all these intuition cards are on the table. You don't need to ask help from others. You need to listen to your guides and listen to your own self. Peaceful resolution. Remember, I said that with the Ace of Swords card. I said a peaceful resolution talk is going to be had. regarding this situation. Now, that could be also to a judge or to a lawyer. Okay. So even though the ask help from others card came out in reverse, where you're not going to ask help from others, you can still go to a judge and say yes or no with the judgment card. Yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, I can afford this. Okay. Get put on probation, pay it off, traffic ticket, eviction notice. Yes, I move out. Car note people, house people, mortgage, rent, whatever. Okay, you already made a decision because you know what your plan is. Now, ask help from others. If this regarding health situation, then the doctor is going to find a peaceful resolution with your wellness card here. If any of you have any type of heart trouble or going through any type of chronic conditions, the doctor is going to get clarity and truth to help you, okay, to give you peaceful resolutions to help heal you. That's also why you have the wellness cards here. And here go your last card, okay. Recovery. Yeah, I don't know why I went to all of a sudden talking about health. So there go your recovery card. I mean, I know why all of a sudden, because when they channel something to me for information, I have to say it, whether you want to hear it or not, or if it don't pertain to you. But we have millions and thousands, billions of people in the world. Okay. Everybody's situation is different. No need to worry though. No need to worry. A peaceful resolution is going to be found. Okay. Let go of the situation. Use your own intuition though. Remember that. Use your own intuition while you are going through recovery. And you're gonna find a peaceful resolution probably through this communication and the decision that you're gonna make with the Two of Wands here. Okay. Are you gonna continue to work hard and put more effort and money into a situation? Okay. And or into a sexual relationship? Are you still going to try and have patience regarding it? But some of you in the end, it's still, you may feel like you won the battle, but you may be losing the war. Back to the strategy card. Make long-term goals right now. Okay. So thank you so much for visiting Vesta Angels Tarot. Like I say, if you need a reading or anything, just hit me on my Gmail, vestaangelstarot@gmail.com. And I think that's it. Okay. Much, and I'm sorry I went so long, but this was just a message that needed to come out for somebody. Okay. But somebody still loves somebody very much with the King of Cups. So just remember that when you're having this talk with this person, because whatever you've been manifesting is starting to unravel here. Okay. Whatever you've been manifesting is starting to unravel. If you manifested a new person into your life, they're coming. And with the Emperor, you're going to have to make big boss decision. That's your boss up card. Thank you so much for watching Vesta Angels Incorporated, Tarot Incorporated, and I love you so much, okay? Bye-bye.